Energy prices out of control? What are you going to do? What am I going to do? What are the government going to do? Let's check it out. Watch this. Inflation here in the UK has already hit 10%, same as in Europe. But soon here at home it can be 13%. I've already done a video about inflation, so check that out on the channel. The energy price cap here in the UK has already doubled compared to a couple of years ago. For those that aren't really sure, the energy price cap was introduced by Theresa May in 2019. Essentially, it's an upper limit as to how much your energy supplier can charge you. Analysis suggests that the price cap will be doubling to around £4,500 at some time very soon. In the next year, prices are likely to be hiked yet again as the cap is increased. So what is the government currently doing about the energy prices? We're already aware that they've offered every household across the UK a £400 energy discount this winter coming. But as we're getting a new Prime Minister, what will the political parties be offering us in the near future? Gas is one of the products that's affected by inflation really quickly. Its wide-ranging use in heating, producing electricity and producing fertilisers makes it really vulnerable. So which political leader is offering what? Liz Truss, likely the new Conservative Prime Minister, is U-turning virtually every week. But things that she's potentially offering include tax cuts in order to ease the cost of living, temporarily suspending the green levies, a cut in fuel duty, scrapping the recent national insurance increase. It's reported that it's unlikely that any of Truss's plans will help pensioners or the poorer families. Meanwhile, Labour want to freeze the price cap. This is supported by roughly 85% of the population and 80% of Conservative voters. It will be very expensive, costing somewhere around £29 billion, and Labour say that it will be supported by a new windfall tax. These figures are pretty optimistic. It's already estimated that if we do freeze the price cap, it's going to cost more than £30 billion. Labour also say they would save a further £7 billion from a lower inflation rate, but this is quite questionable. Labour's argument is that with a lower inflation rate, there will be lower interest payments on the UK debt. However, Labour are only saying that they would freeze the price cap for 6 months. So if they just stop paying after 6 months, all that would happen is that inflation would increase again. The alternative would be to simply borrow more money and further increase the national debt. Meanwhile, Gordon Brown has suggested placing yet more windfall tax on the bankers' bonuses, raising another £15 billion. Brown has also suggested scrapping the price cap altogether, negotiating directly with the energy companies. He's also suggesting that we nationalise the smaller companies that can't provide lower prices. This could only be changed if the energy infrastructure was changed, but this could cost billions and take years. Another issue we have here in the UK is that we have a very large housing stock with low EPCs, energy performances. They're literally leaking energy from walls, roofs, windows and doors. We need to sort this out with the help of government and the big energy companies so that we're not wasting money endlessly on energy. Now we are in this position, perhaps it's time we looked harder at renewable energy. How much can we get out of renewable energy? Other countries are doing more than us. Could we or should we simply increase gas production? It's generally acknowledged that this wouldn't actually make any difference because the price is set on a global market. Taxing companies in the right way and taxing the right part of the industry certainly seems the way forwards. Some companies sell electricity directly from renewables. So why is that price increasing? Because the price is tied to gas. They don't produce the electricity themselves. They simply sell it to you and me. So we probably need to get more comfortable with both onshore and offshore wind farms and solar farms. The problem with these is the initial high cost of setting them up. And then there's no guarantee they get that they're going to be able to sell their electricity at a certain price. Renewables are, whether we like it or not, the cheapest form of electricity. Putin's power in terms of energy rationing is gaining momentum. If countries such as Germany stop production in their factories, it's likely that we'll soon see the recession turn into a depression. There are already serious issues going on within the German economy. They're already talking about rationing gas. They're already encouraging businesses to reduce their electric use. There is also growing unrest within the European Union. Is the mood across Europe changing towards the Ukraine and Russian war? Would ending sanctions against Russia necessarily lead to lower prices? What will the next Prime Minister, likely to be Liz Truss, do next? Will she offer more financial help that so far the Conservative government have refused to do. Whatever anyone offers, gives or legislates for, it's likely that we're going to continue to see these high prices for the coming years. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'd love to hear what you think. And watch the next video. It's up here, there's a link. I've also posted a link in the description for the inflation videos that I've already done. Check them out and I'll see you soon.